Good morning. Getting ready to go to work. Making some coffee. How do you like your coffee? I like vanilla. And it has to be this brand because the other brand, actually, you know, it's funny. It has to be this brand or the store brand. If it's that other brand, I forget the other brand. I don't think I like it that much. I like a little coffee with my cream. You know what I mean. I could never imagine the day that my cell phone would do a better job than my computer. I put those clips that I couldn't fix for the past 2 days. I put those clips in my cell phone and I was able to create a video. Can you imagine? My cell phone did the job. My cell phone. What does that mean? That means I may have a cook with me video. I'm just in the process now of editing it, but of course I had to stop because I had to go to sleep. But last night I realized that I might be able to do it with the phone. I'm like, you know what, why didn't I think of this before? Let me try using my phone. Because part of the problem was video footage from the phone too. So I changed the resolution to like 4K. And my phone was like able to do it, but then my computer is like, girl, we ain't never do none of this, girl. That's what my computer said. And it was just not having it. Every time I would save it, first of all, to even get true editing it, it just was, you know, very glitchy. And then whenever I would save it, the sound was off. The sound is just what you saw 2 days ago in that video. And I was so mad because it was 3 hours I took. You know, everything takes longer when you're filming something. I was trying to film it and cook. So I could have cooked that food in 2 twos. But trying to film it. Anyhow, how is your day going? I hope you're doing all right. I'm just peeling these eggs. Look, these eggs, I don't know, this last batch I had here, the egg just the shell just keeps sticking to the egg, so I'm losing like half the egg. I'm trying my best to prevent it, but I don't know what happened to this chicken. I ran out of black pepper, so I don't have any black pepper. I like my eggs with salt and pepper alone, but I ran out. Put you down for a second. Yes, I like that sound. Let me get out of here because I am running late. Anyhow, I hope you're having a good day. I am just now on my lunch break and I'm about to go into where is this place called? Potbelly, to go and grab me a sandwich to have some lunch. It's been a pretty good day so far. But yeah, the reason I came onto this video is because I wanted to thank you, Jackie, for letting me know that the previous video was no sound. I re-uploaded it. It's still uploading now. Has about what, 73% uploaded. I'm gonna play it. I didn't play it on my computer last night because I assumed, because I could hear it in the draft in my edit, that it had sound. Apparently it didn't. I hope this new upload does too, does have sound, so at least you know what's going on. But Jackie, thank you so much for commenting and letting me know that there was no sound. Anyways, I'm gonna go and grab me a sandwich and I will check in with you later. All right. Yeah, I know. Before you say anything, it's working. I'd like to get a turkey avocado.
Turkey avocado, you like original size or big?
Yes, original is fine.
Multigrain or white bread?
Multigrain. Thank you. Yeah. I go to this Potbelly's, I guess often enough that the guy, one of the I think managers in there, he like he says to me, okay, so let me just show you. I use oil, like I love oil instead of like perfumes. I haven't really tried high-end perfumes, and maybe one day I will, but until then I use eau de toilette, and those give me a headache, so I don't wear them. But ain't nothing I like better than to smell good. So I have oil, body oil, and I get enough. This is I think it's called Noor. Yeah, Noor is my favorite smell. And I'm sure these oils are based on perfumes, but I love this smell. It's my favorite, it's my signature. So whenever I go on somewhere, if I'm leaving the house, that is what I'm doing. I'm putting some Noor on. So I didn't put any on before I went into this store. I put some on this morning after I showered and before I left the house. It is now lunchtime, and the guy in the subway is like, not subway, in Potbelly's, he's like, I know you were here. He said, every time you come in there, I smell you before I see you. He said, your smell is just so nice. And I was, you know, the first time he said it, I was like, oh man, is it too overpowering? Because, you know, some people don't like smells or it's too strong. He said, it's strong, but it's nice. And the reason I like this particular fragrance is because it's like a fresh smell, like you just come out the shower, like you just had a fresh bath. I love this. This is like, every time I look for a smell, whether it be any type of scent, I'm looking, the best ones that I like is something that smells fresh, not like powder, but like soap, you know, like a nice fresh soap. That's what it smells like. Noor, N-O-O-R. So just an FYI, if you like oil and you haven't tried Noor, try it. Look how dark and dreary. It's dark, there's no sun. Dark and dreary outside. Look at this video, y'all.
My whole body is shaking. Better fish pepper soup, native pepper soup. I don't know what to do with myself.
I cannot. Are those the eyes?
Eh?
Are those the eyes?
What eyes?
So I was watching that video, right? And it's so hilarious. It made me think about a friend of mine. That I went to college with, right? Let's just start here. Back home, we have the sweetest fish, okay? The fish, them, when they come out that Caribbean Sea, the fish, them, they'll be sweet. Like, it is taste like the sea actually season the fish for you. So all you gotta do is cook it. It's ready, okay? All you gotta do is cook it. Fry it, boil it, bake it, whatever you want to do to it. I could just taste it now. So one year I went to St. Croix and I bring back fresh fish from the fisherman, you know, fresh fish. So I was telling my friend from New York, I was like, oh, I'm making some fish. I don't remember if I fry it or broil it, or I don't remember how I made it. But what I do know is I hook it up, I season it down, I cook it, and my friend was like, oh, I'm coming over. I love fish, blah, blah, blah. So she come over. I'm making her a plate, but she didn't see the plate. She's in the living room talking and stuff, and I did in the kitchen, da, 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 da. And she come in, I come in to serve her plate. Y'all, my girl had one. She had one screaming. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm so like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? She said, the eyes. I'm like, yeah. She's like, the fish, I can't. Is that the eyes? I'm like, yeah. I had no idea what was the problem. I'm still trying to figure out. She's saying the eyes, like, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, you want it because, in some places that's like the sweetest part. Some people love the head, some people love the eyes. You want it? Like, you can have it. It's your fish. I realized the issue is she never in her whole life see the head of the fish. She never experienced a whole fish. I had no understanding because all my life, all I see if I eat a fish is the whole fish. You get the head, the eyes, the tail. The tail, if you fry that tail real good and crispy, she had me cracking up, first of all. And she was so serious, y'all. She was serious. Like, she was like, I cannot eat this. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I was in shock because I never in my life, I just thought that's normal. Like, that's the fish. But now that I really think about it, most of the places here give you a fillet of fish. They don't give you fish for real. You don't have no bones. I grew up having to, work around bones. I get a bone stuck in my throat, a long bone, going crossways one time. That was traumatic because it didn't move right away, and it was all kind of thing I had to do to try and move that. They made me chew a whole potato, like just swallow, not even chew. Swallow whole potato to try and get that bone down. But anyway, that's a whole different discussion for a different day. But I just thought that was funny because as soon as she said that, I was like, she not gonna appreciate it. But anyway, have you ever had fish pepper soup? Pepper soup is no joke though. I will agree with her. If you can't handle spice, do not eat pepper soup. It's pepper soup. Pepper soup is straight up pepper. It's straight up fire. Me, I love it. It's nice. It's just like the moment you take it in, oh gosh, it's no joke. So if you can't handle spice, don't try pepper soup. And if you can't handle fish eyes, don't eat fish.